Now, hello everyone. This is ArizenjiTSF. Welcome back, my fellow Ronins. And what I have here today is a very special guest that I was trying to get on the show the last time, but I wasn't able to because they were busy with certain things, So it's okay. It'll be all right.
Yes, I apologize. I'm here now, though. So
Yeah,
hi,
you want to introduce yourself to the audience?
I'm MZ, and I'm here to talk about parental responsibilities. Is that correct?
Yes, we can do that, and then we can dabble in more about adult responsibilities if you want to. Depends on you. It's good just to give out like both
Yeah,
perspectives
that's fair.
since
We
it's
can
like
do both.
okay, yeah. So
Hmm.
you are a mother of a child, since I know you for a very long time,
Yes,
and I seen you do pretty
yes,
well. You have your struggles then and there, but also at the same time you do very well. So
yes.
yeah,
Time and effort and
yep,
research.
yes. So my first question to you is, what is it like being, a parent and doing like parental care for your children, like for your child, most likely because you have a son, right? Son? Yes,
Hmm.
son. So you have a son and you really take care of him and stuff like that. What is it like when you're going through these parental stages? Like literally you're going out of your own way just to take care of this child that you gave birth to.
Sometimes it's hard with the struggles and like having him grow up teaching him things, but also like there's amazing joy and like the just look on their faces when they discover something new and what they can do is just it's so worth it. It's so worth the battles every day. It's so worth, the gray hairs. It's so worth the sleepless nights you get. It's worth it all. It really is. It's yeah, it can be a struggle, but
Hmm.
like if you put effort and time and like have your resources and do the best you can, be the best parent you can be. No one's a perfect parent, and that philosophy should not be a philosophy anymore because if you're doing the best you can, then that's the best you can do. But yet there's a lot of pressure on single moms like me. You have to work, find work, be a single parent in daycare all day, so the child hardly ever sees you. And like I think that's why I kind of like being a stay-at-home parent. Yeah, he has
Hmm.
school, but I'm here for him when he's not in school too. Instead of like, oh, if I'm working late, it's, oh well, babysitter's coming to pick you up. I want to be in his life still and see him grow up and see him, escalate. You know.
Mm. That's a beautiful thing. Very beautiful thing. Cause I I'm also raised by a single mother as well since my mom um raised like three boys. I'm one of those three. So
Oh
I'm pretty
Jesus!
sure.
I
Yeah,
only
so yeah,
have
it
one,
was
and it's already a hectic. Jesus.
yeah, so it was a lot of work for my mom to take care of all three of us, like me and my two brothers. So I can understand what you're talking about when it comes to like really, really wanting to be in their lives and really taking care of them and this and that. Really wanting to watch them grow, want more for them. I understand that. It's very good. I might not understand it
Better
from an
than I
experience
have,
level.
but it's just
Yeah.
no. Not everyone can relate to it because they've seen their parents or mothers or fathers, because single fathers are a thing too. Let's talk about the
Absolutely.
single dads. They also have it hard out just as bad as I do. We're just grinding and doing the best we can for our children since the other parent doesn't want to be involved in their lives or is no longer a part of their lives due to circumstances, and it's hard, especially me living the way I am and having what I have. I am in the low income end of society, so the struggle's harder for me because clothes and taxes and all that is influctuating, but I'm not getting supplemented what I need for influx. But luckily, with the programs and stuff that are out there for people who are single parents like me, they're depending on property in the area you're in, you can go to get
Oh.
daycare for free depending on the area in your area code. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, that
So
is great. That is amazing. So that must have been a tremendous help for you when you were like going through like some tough times then. That has been a
hmm
tremendous amount of help.
hmm
That's
oh
amazing.
yeah, three
Okay.
years for free. It's been so less stressful on managing bills, not having to worry about that. because I have to pay for electric and all that just by myself, and like rent, and like I live in a 2 bedroom. It gets pretty pricey on electric and heat and stuff. So
I see. Yeah, I can only imagine. I can only imagine because I'm pretty sure we were a handful when it's mainly like three of us and my mom. So yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was pretty pricey for us, and plus my mom likes to spoil us as well at times. So yeah, but I know about struggles since we we as well have struggled a good bit. Probably not on the same level as other people, but I like to say we at least had our
no,
times
everyone
where it was like
struggles
tough.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we had our own difficulties at times, but I can yeah.
everyone. I have some advice for that. If it, when you feel like you're struggling, it might seem hard, but like it's gonna get better. Just keep your head up. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep following what you want. Make a goal for yourself. Make that and like strive for it and try and get there as best as your possibility. If you're gonna fail, it's okay to fail. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is how we learn, so
Yes.
we don't make that mistake again.
Failure is always your best teacher when all else fails. So
Mhm.
yeah, very true.
Mhm.
Another question I have for you is now this is a personal one a little bit, so you don't have to answer it completely with detail if you don't want to. But
No, it's fine. I'm an open book.
okay. During your times as being a single parent, what has been your toughest moment as being a single parent in your life that you can think of?
Sometimes, what the hardest part for me is when that's hard because there's ups and downs throughout it all, right? There's not
Ups and
really
downs, okay?
one pinpoint that's worse than the others. Like it's all a mix of chaos and happiness. It's a whole ordeal. It's kind of a good chaos. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
chaos neutral. It's like it's neither good nor bad. It's kind of teeter totters a little bit. Messes are a thing, but they're easy to clean up when they're not home, obviously. So
Mm-hmm.
they're just gonna mess it up. But
Oh, okay,
sorry,
okay.
allergies are really. It's storming
Oh,
out.
I would know about that. Yeah, I
But
had
no, there's
allergies
not
as well.
really any. Really, there's really no really bad time. The only thing I seem to struggle is money. Presumably because like wipes, diapers, potty training, all of this is expensive. Like getting new
Right.
toilets if he breaks his, because wanting to see if it makes noise, and all the stuff kids do. You
That's so
know,
cute.
and
Okay,
destructive
okay.
quality. But it's fine as long as you clean up in time. It's just yeah, but like yeah, that's all. All I have is like struggle with money because I do pay almost literally everything by myself. So like
Mm,
money is kind of tight. So that's why like I have to be very picky on what I buy or what I do with my money.
mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
so that's probably the main thing is that.
All right. So I guess what I could what is another thing I could ask? Oh, I got one for you. Was there things that you wish you knew as you began being a single mom?
Yes, the programs that are out there and stuff. I wish I would have knew way before knowing I was pregnant. Oh, it would have been so helpful to like pre-plan, have everything set up. So if when I did get pregnant, that would already everything would just activate. It would perfect. But no, I didn't know these programs existed until after the fact
Mm-hmm.
of pregnancy, which is kind of weird. Which I think everyone should like
Really
always
do their
like
research.
learn. If you out there are watching, research on what you can do for your baby so it's more easy on your pocket. There are financial stuff for you. Would recommend searching into financial aid for some stuff. It really helps. That is not knowledge that people know just right off bat. It's not public knowledge. I didn't know this, and I'm 30 fucking years old. And some of these programs I've never fucking heard of, you know. Like I wish they would have had been more public knowledge. Like we don't like know this in like any system at all. It's more like a you learn when you as you grow, and this like, hey, you're pregnant. This is what you learn about pregnancy, and like, yeah, you get a vague, oh, diapers, wipes, car seats. That's a vague description of when you have a child. There's so much more: childcare, dental, vision, you know,
Ooh.
all of that fun stuff, clothes, you know, shoes. As they grow up, you're gonna have to buy more, you know, all of that stuff. That they just go on the basics, like, oh yeah, you know, newborn stage. What happens after the newborn? Like no one really knows, because the newborn stage is the most propagandized product of the baby making industry, which is why we have so many babies. Because
Hmm.
they make it look appealing to have children. Yes, it's a struggle. I would recommend having children, and it's amazing. Or if you don't want children, I would recommend adopting. If you can't have any, there are kids out there that need a home, but no research. So whenever you do have one or adopt, they have the best life possible, because every life matters.
Right. Very nice. Very nice. So, let's dabble into how many. Oh, we're doing very good. So, these programs and stuff like that that you were discussing about that you wish you knew, are you a part of? You are a part of like one right now, right? For free
Yes,
daycare.
I'm a part of
Two,
I'm part of three. Part of three: free daycare,
three. Okay.
free physical therapy and speech therapy, so he helps learns to talk sentences faster and
Oh,
easier
so this makes his
than
education a
just
lot
from
more
at home.
easier.
Plus I have interactable tablets, learning tables, writing tablets, so he can learn how to write. I also put TV shows on him that are educational for sounding out letters and words and stuff, as well as me reading to him, talking to him. All of this. This is what I'm not on every day. And this is what I've been doing for the past 3 years. It's just this is his third year, and I wanted his birthday to be bomb this year. So this year I took almost a year off VR chat just so he can have a good birthday. As I was trying to grind, finding a job, didn't really work. Still working on that, but you know,
Hmm.
I made his birthday as best as I could with the money I saved up from like making sure like that was the money I could save up for his birthday today, which is
You're
today.
an
So
amazing mom. You know that. Jesus
yeah.
Christ, that is such a beautiful thing. Very nice. Because a lot of people who do these types of things, they don't get these types of opportunities, stuff like that, since they didn't know about certain things like that. And also, I've heard some
hmm
just give up at times, which sucks. And then it
If
makes it.
you want it, yeah. I've had those moments where, man, I just can't. I want to adopt them, get the money, and get over it. It's hard. You get those like, man, I just want him not here, there, or her not here. But like, you just push through those thoughts and you just brush it off, because what you don't realize what you're doing is, even when he's even this young, all your actions and what you do around them matter.
Hmm.
They matter. You might not think they can remember
Oh,
when
but
they're
they
this
most definitely
young,
will.
but no, they will remember. You think, oh, kids will forget it, like maybe like the bumps and bruises, yeah, but like stuff like, oh, my mom gave me away, or I just found a new family, new faces, that's gonna stick with them, you know. And like that leads to a lot of mental issues and trauma, especially the ones that are like or just getting orphaned because of situations like mom and dad dying and stuff like that. Like they're the most fucked, you know, because like most people who want to adopt, they're usually babies, so they can see them grow, you know, and like the older kids don't really get picked as much, and that's kind of how the system works, you know, and that's kind of the fucked up thing about it. And that's what you really have to think about in that situation, when if you are wanting to give them up. Is it the best decision? Are they going to have a better life, or is the system going to drag them down and put them in an abusive home, which has happened multiple times? through adoption and orphans, or just in cases where CPS comes to take your child, that those are possibilities as well. With pregnancy and children, all those scares are possible and can happen if you do wind up doing it like that.
Mm.
And that's the scary thing about it.
Yeah, okay. That's very, very interesting because for a person like me, I'm young. I have no kids and I definitely do not have a job
Yeah.
as of right now. And I want to make this into a hobby and stuff like that and get paid like for it and many things like that and also have fun with this. Hence why I created this series. So me learning about this is quite interesting because I didn't know most of the stuff that you speak of. I would never would have known this, and it's crazy to me how as a society we don't really promote these things like too often. Just to help out, with these single mothers and single fathers and stuff like that that really go through these struggles on a daily day basis. Now there is still some responsibility and stress that comes along with it, but you can still like ease it as much as possible. So that's how it will be a lot more bearable. Because for a person like you, I bet you are going you already stated this before, but you are going through a lot, and I mean a lot of struggles. I can only imagine since you know you're from like a very rough spot, and it's kind of difficult, but you're pushing it. You're pretty strong as well for still going and still doing a lot of stuff and still able, just to keep providing for your son, and that's amazing, and for yourself too, when if need be. So yeah, it's great. It is amazing, and I really do wish you the best every time when I hear about
Well,
things and
when
stuff.
you're a parent and you're a single parent like me, and I kind of have a thing to where like I knew what I was getting into, but I didn't know how difficult it would have been. But I have to keep pushing forward and keep my head up high and keep my emotions kind of in check, so he learns how to be a good person and be nice and sweet to everyone and be that light that everyone needs and just stay sweet.
Hmm.
Um, because like because I don't know, it's kind of weird, but in a short way to say it, I don't want what happened to me to happen to him, like at all. Like, and
Right.
that's I think where it comes from. That like, oh, I'm gonna be there, do this, everything for him because no offense if my mom ever watches this. Uh, parenting was not very good, like at all for
Mm.
me. Like, yeah, I get the whole like the whole whooping. I understand. That's not like what I'm bitching about. It's more like the gaslighting mental side of things. That like, oh,
Right.
you're never gonna be good enough type mentality, and like I don't want to put that on him. He's like, you can do anything, and I'll never be disappointed in him. He can fail, and I'll be completely. You did a good job. We can always try again to do better. Encourage him.
Hmm.
I was never very encouraged on the activities I did. I was kind of always brought down.
What were the
So
activities that
I
you were
guess
doing when
me
you were
doing
young
everything for him.
that you never
Um,
got support
I
for?
got into singing. My mom. I got into singing. I did band until I got bored with it. That was me. Track and field. My I during that found out I had asthma, so I couldn't do that anymore. Participate. I still
Oh,
try to once in a while do runs and stuff, but like for singing mostly, and then when I wanted to do modeling, my mom was very like, "Oh, you're not gonna ever be good enough." Hot funny on you, mom. In high, in the midst of high school, almost graduating, I actually got found by an agent, and I started modeling for a while. But that's a whole nother story. I don't want to get into on this because that is way too deep and not this subject.
yeah, yeah. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. So these are the type of activities you were doing when you were young, but you never got the support from your
Yeah,
mother from that.
yeah.
And was
So,
she also a
so
single
this
mother
is
as
where
well,
like,
or
oh,
no?
um My grandma raised me until I was 3. Until I was like, well, my grandma raised me until I was 9. Let me take that back. My mom got me. She was single for a while. Then she got married.
Oh,
Stuff
okay.
happened. Divorced. Moved out. Stuff happened. I ran. Stuff happened. I came back. Stuff happened. I ran. Stuff happened. I came back. Long story short,
Just a
yeah,
lot of shit.
kind of bad.
A
This is
lot
like
of shit.
just a lot of shit. Yeah,
I'm
lot of,
so
lot
surprised
of,
that you're
lot of,
this
yeah.
sweet and all this stuff after all the things that happened to you. You are a rare specimen. My goodness.
You have no idea.
You
You
went through
honestly have no
so
idea.
much
And
and you this
I
sweet.
will tell you this off. I will tell you all of this off camera, by the way, because I know you're intrigued on everything. Because I see those like what happened when like I know you're so interested, or I know you want to pry. Like that's your interrogator in you. I can just see it.
Well,
Quite
yeah,
funny.
it's part of my like thing because I like to learn more and become like better over time and stuff like that, and just I like to learn from other people's experiences and gain knowledge from other people.
The way you be better is be like, how do I want to be treated?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I know about that. And
And then
I've learned that lesson many
and it's
times,
actually
especially
that
the hard way.
actually
So yeah.
you are going to, and that's a part of life. You're gonna it's like teaching a child not to touch the hot stove, right? You know
Yes.
it's hot, and they don't know it's hot, but they want to see because you're doing stuff on the stove with your hands. But they're like, wait, you're not getting burnt or saying ow, and it's like it burst up. How are you not getting hurt? And they're gonna go try and touch it. Let them get burnt. They're gonna learn the hard way not to touch it again.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Oh man. What else can we
And it's
dive
not like
into?
that's neglect. It's just like if you say no like 3 times,
Hey, if
you
they
know,
don't listen to that
okay, you're
particular
gonna
warning, you have
find
to
out.
let them
You're
learn
gonna find.
themselves.
You're gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom
Exactly.
did the same thing before, yeah. Where if I didn't
And
learn,
it's
like
not
I
like
wasn't bad.
yeah. If you feel like, oh my god, that's such a bad parent method, no, it's not. It teaches them, oh, maybe I
Yeah,
should listen.
yeah, it's not really a bad method because technically speaking, they made their choices. They're too curious about it. Kids will be curious about many things, so you have to let them explore a good bit for them just to learn from different encounters and different experiences. So that's so they can either be like, "Oh,
No,
I'll
but
totally
he
do
is
that
so
again,"
good when I
or not
ask
do it
him,
again.
please don't touch something, especially when I say this is gonna hurt you, you're gonna get hurt. He's like, oh, I don't want to get hurt. Like, yeah, and he's pretty good about that. But I know there's gonna be a day where he's not gonna listen to that. He's only 3. He's only 3 now. Jesus, he's 3 now. Fucking hell.
Oh, they're growing up too fast on it.
And I feel like it's gone so fucking fast. Like, I can still remember me being pregnant and me fucking having my water break at work. Like I feel like that's just yesterday, and I'm like, no, that was like 3 years from now, like almost 4 years from
That
Jesus.
is crazy. Yeah, we do grow up fast. We do.
It
We
is
all tend to
crazy.
grow up fast. Um,
You don't
jeez.
realize how long something's big until you look back on that day and be like, wait,
Wait, oh
that
my
was in
god, that
20
was
fucking 19, dude.
that's that was a long ago thing, bro. And there are times that you don't be recognizing that it's been so long, so you kind of almost taking it for granted. But afterwards, you learn from it, you're like, bro, that's wild. It's wild. Time goes by pretty fast.
It really is
It really
wild.
do.
And then, like, in days, it seems like it goes fucking slow as fuck.
Yeah, to
like
you in your
like
perception,
this
it goes
year
slow,
it
but it's
went
fast.
fast. It went no, like in like if like for like it depends on like the year for me, I think,
Uh-huh.
on like the time, but like that's a whole nother thing, and that's not on topic. So anyway, question you were gonna ask me, sorry.
Oh yeah, the question. When it comes to being like adult responsibilities, can you list the adult responsibilities from your point of view in your life since the way how you have what's going on right now? Name like the adult responsibilities that you have. You don't have to go in detail about it if you don't want to, but you can if you want to.
Okay, all right. Dishes, cleaning, clothes, food, diapers, wipes, toiletries, batteries, uh, rent, electric, gas, water, all the fun adult things you do to live. Food, baby accessories for him, clothes for him, laundry baskets. Lots and lots and lots of laundry baskets. If you're gonna have children, buy like 50, like big ones, because you're gonna need it.
Okay.
You don't think I'm lying? I have a 25 and I'm running low on laundry baskets because I so many clothes.
Okay.
Socks, shirts, shoes. And it's not just double for me because I buy two of each of everything. So two of everything of mine, two of everything of his. Buying twos. Always buying twos.
I
Don't
don't.
look at me like that. It's
I don't.
responsible. So
I was thinking because I was like, I don't think we ever done that unless it depends on the certain like occasion that we buy two of stuff. I've
no, I always
never.
buy two sets of suits, two sets of 8 sets of school clothes, two of each. Um, Night clothes, 4 pairs, two of each. Shoes, two of each pair, which are 4 shoes, which is 8 pairs of shoes for each set, and each shoe matches an outfit.
Hmm. Okay. I'm pretty sure we probably have done that. I just haven't thought about it since we.
Yeah, I
I don't
always
really
like
do
try
too
and
much with
like match his clothing from like his shirt to his pants to what he wears on his shoes, trying to like match it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, because
Make
they
it look
have to
good.
look. They always have to look good and match and
Yeah.
presentable and stuff. So yeah, I get that. I get that. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Um, adult responsibilities. Is there any tips and tricks that you have not given off yet that you think everyone should know of?
Uh, if you have kids, watch very closely behind them because they will make a mess. It's better to clean up after them as they actually, no. Wait until your baby's at daycare. That way you can do a full fucking clean. So what I mean is when you drop him off, as soon as you get home, take that nap and then literally all day clean, like literally deep clean, because that's the cleanest it's gonna get until you bring them home, and you do that every day so it
Gee, I
stays
can
clean.
only imagine, bro. We were, man, kids, man, crazy,
Yeah,
crazy.
he's already at the stage of painting in the not the fun way.
Oh, oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, walked in on that last night. It was on the wall. It was weird. It was literally like, oh my god, it was everywhere.
I can only imagine, like your face and everything. You were just like, why, why?
No, just the wall. Just the wall, not his face. You didn't eat it. Just hands and wall. And diaper in the other. And I'm like, why?
Oh god, that is. I'm pretty sure from a standpoint. It sounds disgusting, but when you think about it and you laugh back at as you get older, you're like, bro, that's pretty funny. It's funny to also say that it's a kid. Like, what do you expect? The kids always try to
Well,
get
I know.
creative when they're young.
Yeah, they're they yeah. You're gonna have those days. People who want children, you're gonna have poopy walls. You don't think you're not going to have poopy walls? You're going to have poopy walls
Yeah.
because it happens. I didn't think it'd happen to me. I was wrong. Very wrong.
Oh, you're so wrong. That is hilarious. Oh man.
Yes.
So,
Anything else
um,
you would like to ask me that's on your mind?
I'm trying to like get in more because it's amazing to have you on here. So I'm trying to like get as much as possible out of you, so that's how I can like look back on this and be like, that's some good stuff that I've learned on that day. Uh, hmm. Toot, 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 toot.
You can always write it down too, so you don't forget.
Yeah, but I was like gone for most of the day when I had it planned just to be with you like at 4 or 5 p.m. But I had to go and
Nah,
clear
it's
the
fine.
stores and
Yeah,
stuff.
life happens, man. It's good.
Yeah, I was like too busy like thinking about
I'm
clearing out
such
the
a
stores and
cool
stuff
mom.
like that.
I just realized I'm the cool mom. Like, I don't care. You're fine. I am patient.
You
Like, I have to
really
be.
are. It is
I'm
so
so
awesome. It's so awesome. You're just like, yeah, you was about to do that anyway. I'm just, yeah, it happens.
But yeah, life fucking happens, dude. You know, I don't mind waiting. I'm very patient. I haven't. Okay, my my in real life situation. It's been 4 years. Okay, so I'm
Yeah,
very patient. You know, very.
actually, good question, good idea. When it comes to your kid, how good is your patient levels with your kid specifically?
Oh, dude, it runs thin, but I don't let it get to me. I breathe. I always take a step back from what I'm feeling at the moment. Be like, okay, he's a child. He's not doing this on purpose, and like, okay, and trying to defuse the situation at hand, and like talk to them. They understand you even though you don't understand them, so just talk to them to be like, okay, this
Hmm.
is, I really don't need you to do this. This is really not a good thing. Can you not? And talk to your child. Be like, this is a no go. This is not okay to do. Please don't do this again. And just try and like when, and if you catch them in the act, smack their hand. You know, this little fucking tap, not a fucking big old fuck. This little tap and be like, no, that's not okay. We talked about this. This is a no no, and it's gonna get harder next time, and it gets harder next time, and then you don't go further than that. Just you hear the smack because you didn't hear the smack at the first one because it was light, and then you stop and be like, look, stop, no,
Okay.
I said don't do this, and then you take the toys or whatever they're playing with away. You take everything that they like away from them, and then you sit them in the corner with nothing to do, and turn their TV shows off, and they're sitting in quiet for like 10 minutes. And if they're crying,
So a
they're
timeout
crying. You let them
basically.
cry for that 10-20 minutes, basically a timeout. And then
I
once they
remember
calm
those days.
down, you go back in there. You go back in there. You're like, all right, did you learn your lesson? All right, if I give you this back, you have to begin. Just longer. Boom. That's basically disciplining in the right way instead of, oh, because I was disciplined and oh, go get your switch, go get me the belt. Discipline for me was the child abuse way, apparently.
Mm, yeah.
Do you know what a whomping willow tree is?
The what?
A weeping willow tree
No,
is.
never heard of that ever in my life.
Have you ever watched Harry Potter?
Harry Potter? Yes. My mom is a
Mm-hmm.
fan of Harry Potter, actually.
Do
She
you know
loves
the
Harry
weeping
Potter.
willow? Okay. Do you know the whomping willow tree in the movie?
I Oh, that tree with the face on it? That has like that weird looking. I'm.
No, the one that gets snowed on and has those really long stems that like touch the ground that bend.
Oh, that. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Those are real trees, and I had one in my backyard that was growing. That one was dead, obviously, and I would have to go pick my stick, and when you it was act like a whip.
Huh.
Yeah, I was yeah
Jesus.
yeah basically yeah. Extension cords, hangers, anything they can grab their hands on. Yeah, basically. That's what I got whooped with.
I appreciate the you right now because you could have been something else that the whole environment that you was in, and yet you're such a kind sweet. I have never expected any of that coming from you at all. I thought you at least went through a good deal of, like, traumatic stuff when it comes to at least, like, maybe relationships and stuff like that. But I didn't know it was that bad.
Oh, relationships are just the tip of the iceberg. That's not the whole cake, honey. There's more to the story. Way more
Jesus
to the story.
Christ. That's mad. And you guys have no idea. I know this person for a very long time, and they're very kind and sweet. Just now hearing all this, I'm like, nigga, how you not like, how you not like, so, you know, like, at least, like, like tough acting, or a bit like aggressive sometimes.
Nah, because everyone, because I'm a mom. I can't. I'm tough in a. I will protect you way. Don't fuck with my friends or I fuck with you way. Not a, oh, I'm tough. I'm gonna fuck you up way. Like come at me. Let's fight right now. That's only when you piss me off. That me is only reserved for when you try to come at me in a certain way. Then that me comes out. No one wants that me out. I don't even want that me out. That me scary. I don't trust that me. I don't even trust my shit. Nah. That's a whole completely different person that no one likes, and I shall always keep her hidden until need to be. And then that person comes out, and then I'm the bitch, and then I don't care.
All right. Oh man. How long have we been recording? 36 minutes. Okay. I think we could wrap this. We can start wrapping
Okay.
it up here.
Okay.
But just a few little things I want to touch on with you. Is
Go
there
right ahead.
any, in general speaking, things? What do you wish to tell people if they're a single parent, no matter if it's a mother or a father? What do you want to tell them that you wish that you were told as a single parent?
Don't don't give up. You are doing the best you can, and it is very worth it. And just keep going. Like I know it gets tough, but life is tough in general. It's just you got two toughness. You're tough as an adult and the toughness of raising a baby and their toughness on trying to figure things out. Because you're frustrated that you already know how to do this and you're trying to teach them. I get it. But just enjoy the moments, dude, when they figure shit out. Dude, it's great. It's worth it. Just take your time.
Mm,
Just one step at a time and take it day by day. Don't plan the future, but worry about the future, but don't. I know it sounds weird. Like have the plan and what you want to do, like every day for your child. But when the next day comes, take in that day as much as possible. Because we're never promised tomorrow. So live that day like it could be your last. And that's all I
mm.
have to say.
Okay, okay. Is there a quote that you would like to say before this ends, of any type that you live
No,
by or something?
no. Actually, it's just no, it's just something. It's just a good advice. I don't know. Sounds like it's good advice. I guess. I don't know. Something that I would like to be told if I'm having a rough time. I guess.
Okay, okay. Well, that was Ronin's Mind. This is episode. Which episode is this? I cannot remember. That is great. I'm gonna find the number first. I probably go and edit, have it appear on screen to you guys. I'm done so many. I made 7, so this is 8. This is the 8th episode.
Eight. Yeah, the
Yep,
eight.
yep, 8 of Rhonda's Minds. And thank you for joining me. I really am happy. I
You're
was really
very
excited to
welcome.
have you on because I knew, for a person of your point of view, it would be tremendous if I had you on the show because you've gone through a lot and you have a lot of experience. And I thought it
Yes.
was good just at least get that
Yeah.
out there in some way, shape, or form on my series. And I thought you would be the perfect candidate for that.
You're very welcome.
Yes, and plus you're
Yeah,
very
I hope
wise,
I hope
probably
I
way more
helped.
wise than I am. So yeah, you're way more wise than I am since you have
That's
way more
because
time.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Time comes experience. It
Yep.
happens.
Okay. And that was Rona's Mind, episode 8. This is Arizenji. I will see you guys next time on the two streams I have lined up for Thursday and Friday at 5 p.m. So please be on the lookout for that. I'll be playing Destiny 2 on Thursday, and I'll be playing Division 2 on Friday. So I'll see you all then. I'll get those out, start putting more gameplay on the channel, as well as putting out more of these because I love these the most. These are one of my favorite things I love doing. So this is Arizenji, and I will see you guys next time. So see you later, my fellow Ronins.